Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It's Matthew, and basically here you can see this cam. Now this is San Diego, and you can see basically where the dark patch is on the left-hand side there. The sun's come up to the right, and the dimness on the ground. It's just happening every day, isn't it? Also, I just want to say that I've had a problem with my email. It's slowed right down, my email address. It's taken a long time for emails to come through. So for the kind subscribers that are sending messages through, I apologise. I haven't had anything yet since yesterday. So I will keep an eye on my email and also try and clear a lot of memory as well to try and clear a lot of things up. So to try and speed things up with the memory as well. So my wife is trying to help me with that. Anyway, so I'm going to go to another cam, but you can see how dark it is in the skies. Here on this San Diego cam as well, the other side of the world, you can see that silvery haze and the clouds, the greyness. On the screen there, you've got that oval-shaped object, but that's lens flare. You can see how dark it is on the boats and the land. Here in the UK today, it was very dark. The sun came up. The thing is, though, they chemtrailed above those burnt clouds. They haven't given us a definite answer why they're chemtrailing, have they? They've just left us in the dark with it. They won't tell the media. It's a big giveaway that they're hiding something. Because if they wasn't hiding something, they would tell people, wouldn't they? They would just be honest and come out with it. Their presentations and their meetings and things. It's always, they are dodging the bullet with the answers and the questions, aren't they, all the time? They're not coming out with the truth. So it's us and also the subscribers to put the pieces together to get the truth, to find out what's going on. And we all know what's going on. Every single day they're chemtrailing up there, and they're doing it to hide the Nibiru system. It's there and it's coming in. Here on this Dothan cam, and this is in Florida, you can see the greyness on the left-hand side, and also they are chemtrailed above the burnt hydrogen clouds. You can see that, can't you? That bright cloud above the normal natural clouds is chemtrails. And look at the land and the dimness as well, the darkness. It's only 10:30 in the morning, AM, and it's dark. It's just too dark. So people must understand that we are having these chemtrails as well, and all these controlled clouds that are hiding the Nibiru system. It's just a matter of time until we see it. It really is. And I need to sort my email address out because it's just frustrating because I'm supposed to have done a live link today with a kind subscriber. So basically I'm trying to get that sorted for you. This is San Diego again. Look how dark it is. Just gone 10 AM. Look how dark the clouds are. The sun is not producing enough light. You can see the dimness on the cars and also the land and the sand. Everywhere is just completely dark. I'm going to go to another cam now. All the cams now are showing complete proof that we are being dimmed. It's just like now that we're being eclipsed. Look how different the sky is now to what it was a couple of years ago. It's been getting darker and dimmer every single day. And now it's getting to a point where it's getting hugely dark. Other parts of the world are going to see this. It really is getting darker. I mean, these cams, okay, are showing that the sun is being eclipsed right now. And also, there's more reports about the solar flares are getting much more intense now. And I will show you that later on the charts. It's just basically that we need to look up to the skies and notice that the sun is being affected now by the binary twin. The binary twin is still on the horizon reflecting. But you can see now, can't you? You can see clearly now that we are being affected by these large celestial bodies. They're pumping our skies to stop us from seeing this. But they can't get away with the dimness, the darkness. They can't hide the fact that we are dimming right now. And also, a couple of days ago, I've had many subscribers that have emailed me reporting the same thing, that the the skies are darkening and sent me brilliant images from Australia to Boston, USA, to the UK, and all over Russia, Italy, all over the different parts of the world. So we are, in fact, darkening now. But as I say, that the public is so used to it now, aren't they? They just don't. They don't want to know, but they say, as I said before, that if it happens, it happens. But it'd be good if we could try and prep. And also, many others said that they will prep as well. So respect to them. And I'll go to another camp. This is in Destin in Florida. Again, you can see the darkness. Now, the reason why I'm going to these parts of the world at the moment is because the UK and a lot of other parts of the world are in darkness now as the sun's gone down. So we are aiming to different parts of the world as well, but the sun is rising. You can see those lowered clouds and the haze as well. The sunlight isn't right because it's been sprayed up there with chemtrails. It's just so obvious now. You can see how dark it is on the land. It's happening every day. Every single day we're getting this dimness. And I would like to thank and respect everybody that's viewing the channel. And last night I looked up at the sky and I looked west with my telescope and I noticed this object and I recorded it, and you could see the celestial body up on the horizon, above the horizon west. It was huge. The thing is though, obviously, that the telescope zooms in, so it's still a long way out, this celestial body, but it's moving west. It was large. Anyway, so when I checked the footage, slowed it down, you can see these craters and things. It's just amazing to actually catch these objects. And before last week, I think it was another object. So these huge meteorites or asteroids, these heavenly bodies that are passing our Earth, are here. They've been knocked out of the Kuiper Belt and they're basically orbiting the planets just above our atmosphere, many, many miles high. But the thing is that it's so dangerous, isn't it? It really is dangerous how they chemtrail as well to stop us from seeing these heavenly bodies, because they chemtrail at night. They chemtrail every single night. And I believe that these objects are being hidden because if we see them, we're going to be shocked, aren't we, to realise how close they are. I'm going to go to another cam now, but you can see how lowered the clouds are. Very strange. These clouds are just not what we saw back in the day. This is the Kahoku cam, and this is also in the USA as well. And you can see here how dark it is on the land. It's dark, and that reflection of the sea, that cream colour, that yellowy haze. It's all happening all over the world. We're seeing these dark, dim reflections, and also in most parts of the world in their summer period. Where it's summertime and hot, but they're still getting this dim sky. This reflection. It needs to be said to all people around the world that we are being darkening and dimmed. Because media are not saying anything, they won't say a word, because they just want their wages. They want their money coming in. They won't say nothing. Government give them a file, and in that file it says of things not to say. We are being warned, and also they are being warned not to say a word. Now the thing is that, okay, I do this channel because I do it to basically respect people and what I see in the skies. And it's so evident that it's dimming, it's darkening. It really is, because I look at these cams and then I look outside and it's the same colour. Very, very dark. Very dark. So we need to get the warning out there to people, subscribers and viewers, to let them know as well that this is a real situation that's heading our way. Because the shadows give it away all the time. This is the Truckee Airport live cam. And the thing is though, you can see the snow and the land and it's cold. The thing is though as well though, it's dark. Now the sun should be up bright behind those chems. It should be a lot brighter behind those clouds, those thick clouds. But it's not, is it? It's very dark and dim still. So the sun isn't shining as what it should be. Because these parts of the world are in the shadow. side of what we've seen before. You see the sun come up and you see the shadow, like on the Tenerife cam last week. You see that dark shadow on the right hand side. Other side is getting very bright. The only thing is though that the Nibiru is getting closer. Now I've got a load of snow on the screen there, so I'm going to go to another cam. This cam here as well, it's very snowy and very blizzardy and same area, but look how dark it is. Now the sun should be up at the right time and also being 11:30 AM. It's supposed to be lighter than this, brighter. We've all seen the brightness as well. Even if it's snowing, we're going to get that brightness behind those snow clouds, them grey clouds up there. But it's darker, very much darker, because what they do is they spray the skies above the snow clouds, above the grey clouds. They're spraying them all over the place, covering everything up because of the binary twins here. They don't want them red reflections being shown. They don't want that secret to come out because they've been lying to us all the time. Media, government, NASA, they've all been lying to us. We really need to look at another cam now. It's very important. This is another live cam, also in the USA, and you can see that darkness again, them burnt clouds and the chems up there. It's just too dark. Now the flickering is to do with, I think, the snow on the sensor, on the cam sensor. So, but you can see evidently that the yellowness is there and the dimness as well. That time of the day, it's completely wrong to be that dark. In Lake Tahoe, this cam is another part of the USA, but look at this. You can see the pinkness, the reflections on the boats and the snow, and also the darkness as well, the greyness and darkness. Now I know it's snowing and it's cloudy up there and everything as well, but there's no need for it to be that dark. Very, very dark. It should be just lighter than that. Now these celestial bodies are very, very big. Okay, now we are definitely going into darkness. There's no doubt about it now. We are going into 3 days of darkness. We're heading the way. We are heading that way now. And I want you to prepare. It's so important. Now I've prepared. I've bought lots of water and I've bought lots of tin food. Even if it's not going to do me any good, at least I tried. And I hope that other members tried as well. People out there in the community. I hope you try your hardest as well just to prepare. Because it's going to be very, very strange when this happens. I mean, you can just feel it, can't you? Look at the cam. It's in high definition. And it's calm before the storm. You can just feel it, can't you? When you go outside, it's too calm. You can feel that something's going to go off. It's human instinct, isn't it? It really is. Survival instinct that we know that something's going to go off. And it will go off. It will go off soon. Because the darkness is here, and the reflections are here, and the system's eclipsing our sun right now. We have got these bodies that are right close to our sun, and 1 or 2 of them eclipsing our sun right now. It's right in front of our sun, between us and the sun. Here's another cam as well that's in the same area but further down the coast, and you can see also at the time of the morning, I mean, it's just gone 11 o'clock and just, I mean, come on. I mean, I know it's snowing and I know it's very wintry, but look how it's just dimmed, isn't it? I mean, we still get that brightness when it's snowing, don't we? You know, when the sun comes up, those chemtrails are up there hiding the binary twin. Earth now knows it's coming, okay? Earth knows, Mother Earth knows that these celestial bodies are very close now. As we all know, the weather patterns have changed. We all know that the strangers of the skies have appeared. And also these chemtrails, we know that there's something going on that's wrong because they don't say anything about them on news media. They've kept it quiet. They haven't given us an explanation of what's going on. There's an object there on the left-hand side, up in the sky, see a black object. See if the cam goes around to the left again. The thing is though, basically, I've been watching the skies for many years. And I'm in my 40s, and I have noticed the changes. And they have changed. Before, you would just get the natural skies, the rain, the snow, but we still have the sun up there that's bright. It's coming through behind those snow clouds. But the snow clouds are showing the pink reflections. The sun is being erratic and shooting out solar flares that are billions of times huger than ever before. The sun's core is burning twice as much. The Earth's core is being aggravated by the sun, and it's causing all these earthquakes around the world. It's going to get worse. It really is going to get so bad that we need to stand up to this, because at the moment, people are still walking around and not noticing it. They just believe what's going on that TV of theirs in their house. You need to switch it off and start thinking and preparing. It really is important. We need to try and get this word out, because we need to save lives. It's so important that we do this. It really is, because things are getting darker. It's just ridiculous now, because I saw the darkness today, and just before Christmas, on the 22nd of December 2016, on that day at 4 p.m, it's supposed to have got a lot darker, but on that day it got brighter. It got brighter, and it started getting dark at 6, and there was a lot of red reflections in the sky. So something else illuminated the sky. Couldn't see what was going on because of the chems. But you always know, don't you? It sticks in your mind, doesn't it, when something is different. And it never goes away, does it? It never goes away. People out there that basically think, oh, it's all right, it's nothing. Well, the thing is, though, I think you now know that the chemtrails are out there. You know this now. And also, these heavenly bodies, they won't be seen just yet. The reflections are coming in. Now, when these heavenly bodies do come, it's too late, because the Earth magnetic field pull to Nibiru will tear the place apart. And I'm going to go to another cam now, but you can see how red it is. The sky's there. Just so red. This is called the Capitola cam, and this is also in the USA. And you can see here as well. Okay, now it's a little later in the morning. Now it should be bright and shiny, and we're getting this haze as well from chems. They spray these chems in front of the sun every day, and also like on the land, you can see that yellowness as well, the reflection. And it's too dark, and the sea is slowly starting to get rough on each cam as well. Thing is, though, as I said before, and I've always thought this as well when I look at the sea, that the sea is our maker. Because the thing is, though, when the tsunami wave comes from all over the world, when we get the pole shift, this huge wave will cover our land. It's happened before, and it will happen again and again. Because at the end of the day, this has been a cycle that's happened for many, many years. A huge cycle event. A cleansing of the planet. The rotation is because of the last shift of its axis. I believe that the Earth before was on a straight axis. It was just rotated perfectly. It knocked off course. And I'm speaking here from the heart, because I just see these skies every day, and I just notice that we are in trouble. It's a problem. It's a big issue. And we just need to prepare for this. It's so important. I'm going to go to another cam now. You can see on this Dalmar cam, can you see this couple that's on the beach? And they're looking out to sea. They must be wondering, why is it so dark? And look at all the pollution on the sea as well. They're pumping our seas. They're spraying our skies. It's disgusting what they're doing to our Earth. Look at it. All the pollution, it's just ridiculous. They don't care anymore, do they? They don't care about our Earth anymore, government. It just absolutely amazes me what they do to our planet. All that toxic waste and chemicals that are on the beach, harming our fish and our natural foods. There must be people down there that are looking up to the skies and noticing how dark it's getting as well. It's very unhealthy. These chemtrails must stop. They really must, because if they carry on, which they will, they really will, the government will carry on with the military. That's their main task now, to chem the skies, to hide the binary twin. The thing is, though, when Nibiru turns up, we're all going home. All of us are going to be going home, where we came from. And that is the scariest part for the government. They don't want that. They are feared from Nibiru. Because the thing is, with all their twisted games and their selfishness and evilness into their underground cities, they're not going to get away with it. Because look, us humans are now standing so close to this pollution now. They don't understand that it's going to harm us and kill us. It's just terrible. Look at the poisonous beach. All this disgusting waste. These chems that are spraying in the sky, that's landing on the sea as well, that's being brought in by the clean oceans. I mean, Mother Earth didn't deserve this, did it? She didn't deserve this pollution to come into our land, on the beach and out from the skies. This cobweb material, this toxic waste that's landing on our cars and our houses and our gardens, into our plant life and killing everything. It's horrible. And they will still stand back and say it's not their fault. Look at it. Big pharmacy as well, with the chemist and the medications they're pumping into people. They don't care. They just want money. They just want the money to carry on. I mean, these clouds are burning away. It's so sad to see. You can see on the horizon the binary twin reflection. As I said before, we're going home. Us humans, we want to go home. We've had enough. We know it's here now. We really do. Because this is the last event for us. You can see it's downhill now. Look at the beach. It really is. Anyway, I'm going to go to another cam. It really upsets me because, I mean, look at it. It's disgusting. They don't care no more, do they? They really don't. They are taking the Michael out of us now. They really are. They are pushing everything at us now. Anyway, I'm going to go to another cam now. This is Cam Solemnity in the USA, this webcam. And it's dim. It's dark again. You can see that clearly as well. And also those waves, they're getting much more... the wind, it's getting blowy, isn't it? I had an email as well last week saying it was very, very windy. The wind has picked up over there in the USA. And basically those clouds don't move. They're just being burnt away. Nothing is working as it should. Nothing is the same as it was. You can tell. This affects us as well. It really does. And I spoke to a gentleman as well some time back about the in the summer period, when we say, like, I will notice it when the sun comes up, I will feel very jittery, very not feeling very right, you know, when the sun comes up. And I think it affects us with the binary twin, where we're getting our you know, the magnetic field and things, and it agitates us, our brains. It basically changes us. It fries us. You know, it's things are happening to us as well. Mood swings and being upset, and it upsets everything, our system, because we're all made from stars. We're all created and made from all sorts of materials that are up there in space as well. And it's just basically, if something is there that's agitating it, then all sorts will happen. And also we'll be agitated. Everybody and everything will be agitated. That's why government won't get away with it. because they will go through the same as what we will go through. There's no running away from it. There's the old saying, you can run but you can't hide. And that is so true. It really is true. Because those clouds are being burnt away. You can see on the screen on the left-hand side. They're not covering the sun anymore. And look at the chemicals that are being burnt. You can see the orange effect happening on this cam now, where those white clouds are, and you can see where they're being burnt. Also on the horizon, you can see that binary twin reflection. They're covering it every single day now. Earth is a massive celestial body, and we're all living on it. And also with these chems, they're doing no favours to our atmosphere. It's killing our atmosphere. We're breathing under the atmosphere, and those chems are poisoning us. They are poisoning us very slowly without us realizing. It's terrible. They should be warning us. There's other people on YouTube channels that explain, trying to warn people, which is very important, what to drink and what not to, and all sorts of other ways of trying to save your lives. And it's so important we get the messages out there. This is another live cam. Okay? Now the thing is though, we are looking at all these different cams now. And they're all showing that things are darkening up. Aren't they? Every single cam that we've seen, most of them are showing that the skies are darkening. You see that cloud just up on the left hand side. There's two there. They're doing nothing. They're just being burnt away. And they're basically not protecting anyone. But in front of them, you've got them chem clouds now. You've got that haze there, haven't you? It's always there now. They spray the skies every day to stop those huge rays from coming in. If you look closely, you can just see the birds that are flying up in the sky. And basically, these birds are basically affected by the Earth's magnetic pull, and also with the pole shift that's happening. Because we are, slowly but surely, we are slipping, we are shifting right now. It's been going on for quite some time now. We enjoy going out, don't we, to walk our dogs and go out on the beach with our partners, and even brisk walk ourselves and just enjoy the day. People have got to understand now that things have changed. These pink clouds that are in the sky that are doing absolutely nothing. Even pets are looking, they go outside and they basically, they're affected. They don't want to be out too long because the sun is acting strange, and this heat in the summer period upsets all pets and animals. I noticed all the birds and that basically they don't fly around when it's too hot. They're under the shade. It shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't be like that. And also these flying birds today, they don't look as if they've got much energy in them anymore. No push or drive when they fly around. It's so important that we get these words out there. It really is. I'm going to go to another cam now. This is the Malibu surf cam. And here you can see the reflections on the sea and the darkness as well in the day. In 12, you can see how wrong the reflections are. And you can see the red haze on the sea. And also, it's a shame really, because I'd like to be able to adjust these cams, but they adjust themselves because they're so far away, the other side of the world. The thing is, we are being heated up as well by the binary twin. Now, some parts of the world you will get you'll see the effects and things as well and feel them. Other parts of the world you'll get the reflections like the ones we saw on the snow weather cams. But we see the same skies everywhere. This blanket of chems, the chemtrails, they've basically been spraying the skies early in the morning. They've got clever at it now. Because they know, and government know, that people look up and point to the chemtrails. So what they do is they do it when we're in bed. When we're all asleep and tucked away in our beds, they will chemtrail like mad, using those turbine planes. They will chemtrail a few times in the daytime. Now, 40 planes to them is a few times. covering the sun. Now what they do at night time, they're doing it 10 to a dozen. They're doing at least 100 planes. 100 planes up there. Very high altitudes. Thousands of feet high. And you won't know anything. You'll just be tucked away, thinking that the next day's going to be fine. Let's hope the next day's fine. But it's only now a ticking time bomb. It's going to happen very, very soon, I believe. Because we're getting this golden red tint, and it's getting bigger and bigger every single day. And these people on the beach, they haven't a clue what's going to happen. Maybe they don't want to know, and respect to that, but we all know now what's going to happen. This is the last cam for this evening, and tomorrow I will produce more images on a new cam video tomorrow. Now look at this. You can see how rough the sea is as well, and the hydrogen being burnt away from the clouds. The natural clouds, as I said before, they're just wasting their time. It's useless now because the sun is beaming and burning too much. That object in front of the sun that was built for a reason, because they knew it was coming. They've been knowing it for years. Everything fits with what's going on now. Everything. The sun starting to burn now twice as much. Doesn't make sense. They said this would happen billions of years' time. We've got plenty of time. Don't worry. Let's all go back to sleep and just enjoy our situations here on Earth. The real thing is that we have got some real steady situations. It's heading our way now. The sun is burning, and also the binary twin is burning as well. And more earthquakes are going to appear each and every day. They're appearing every single day now. Yellowstone is basically, it's going to be a big situation. I just basically hope that people are ready for this. I really do. I just open my arms up to the world because I just want everybody to be safe. We need to be safe. We need to understand this. We've got to prepare because the darkness, as I said right from the beginning, and this haze and the red reflection at the bottom underneath the sun and also to the left, Nibiru is here. It really is here now. The government know it's here now. It's only a matter of time, as I said before. So anyway, everyone, all the subscribers, respect to you. Have a great weekend, and eyes to the skies always, from Matthew Rogers. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It's Matthew, and basically here you can see this this cam. Now this is San Diego, and you can see basically where the dark patch is on the left-hand side there. The sun's come up to the right, and the dimness on the ground. It's just happening every day, isn't it? Also, I just want to say that I've had a problem with my email. It's slowed right down, my email address. It's taken a long time for emails to come through. So for the kind subscribers that are sending messages through, I apologise. I haven't had anything yet since yesterday. So I will keep an eye on my email and also try and clear a lot of memory as well to try and clear a lot of things up. So to try and speed things up with the memory as well. So my wife is trying to help me with that. Anyway, so I'm going to go to another cam, but you can see how dark it is in the skies. Here on this San Diego cam as well, the other side of the world, you can see that silvery haze and the clouds, the greyness. On the screen there, you've got that oval-shaped object, but that's lens flare. You can see how dark it is on the boats and the land. Here in the UK today, it was very dark. The sun came up. The thing is, though, they chemtrailed above those burnt clouds. They haven't given us a definite answer why they're chemtrailing, have they? Chemtrails. And look at the land and the dimness as well, the darkness. It's only 10:30 in the morning, AM, and it's dark. It's just too dark. So people must understand that we are having these chemtrails as well, and all these control clouds that are hiding the Nibiru system. It's just a matter of time until we see it. It really is. And I need to sort my email address out because it's just frustrating because I'm supposed to have done a live link today with a kind subscriber. So basically I'm trying to get that sorted for you. This is San Diego again. Look how dark it is. Just gone 10 AM. Look how dark the clouds are. The sun is not producing enough light. You can see the dimness on the cars and also the land and the sand. Everywhere is just completely dark. They've just left us in the dark with it. They won't tell the media. It's a big giveaway that they're hiding something. Because if they wasn't hiding something, they would tell people, wouldn't they? They would just be honest and come out with it. Their presentations and their meetings and things. It's always, they are dodging the bullet with the answers and the questions, aren't they, all the time? They're not coming out with the truth. So it's us and also the subscribers to put the pieces together to get the truth, to find out what's going on. And we all know what's going on. Every single day they're chemtrailing up there, and they're doing it to hide the Nibiru system. It's there and it's coming in. Here on this Dothan cam, and this is in Florida, you can see the greyness on the left-hand side, and also they are chemtrailed above the burnt hydrogen clouds. You can see that, can't you? That bright cloud above the normal natural clouds is I'm going to go to another cam now. All the cams now are showing complete proof that we are being dimmed. It's just like now that we're being eclipsed. Look how different the sky is now to what it was a couple of years ago. It's been getting darker and dimmer every single day. And now it's getting to a point where it's getting hugely dark. Other parts of the world are going to see this. It really is getting darker. I mean, these cams, okay, are showing that the sun is being eclipsed right now. And also, there's more reports about the solar flares are getting much more intense now. And I will show you that later on the charts. It's just basically that we need to look up to the skies and notice that the sun is being affected now by the binary twin.